Thank you for that, Marty. Good morning. My name is Brody Stapel. I'm honored to be here representing the outstanding farmers of America, as well as the dairymen of Wisconsin and my family, who is also here. At home in Cedar Grove, Wisconsin, I have the privilege of working side by side with my dad and my brother every day, as well as my children. Together we care for our animals, we manage our land, and we continue building something that's been shaped over generations. We run a diverse operation, dairy, beef, row crop, and it takes all of us, along with a dedicated team, to keep things moving forward. Because as some of you may know, in dairy farming there are no days off. We can't just turn the cows off. They depend on us, and that responsibility is something we carry with a lot of pride. That connection, that what we do every day ends up nourishing a family, is what drives us. For us, farming isn't just about production. It's about responsibility, healthy soil, healthy animals, and healthy people. They're all connected, and every decision we make reflects that. But agriculture today is not without its challenges. We operate in a world of constant change. Price fluctuations, input costs are rising, and margin for error gets smaller every year. At the same time, expectations are increasing around sustainability and transparency and nutrition. Maybe one of the biggest challenges we face is the growing distance that was mentioned here today, the growing distance between people who produce food and the people who consume it. But I don't see that just as a challenge. I also see it as one of our greatest opportunities, because people care more now than ever. They want to understand their food, they want to trust it, and they want to feel connected to it. It's been mentioned so many times today. So that's where we, as farmers, have an incredible role to play. We can open our doors, we can share our story, we can show not just what we do, but why we do it. And our farm, Farm Staples, we've taken that a step further by building our own creamery and bottling our own milk, bringing it directly to families' tables. It's something we're incredibly proud of because it allows us to connect directly with the people who we're feeding. And there are also encouraging signs that we're moving in the right direction. We're excited to see a renewed recognition of the value of whole, nutrient-dense foods, like milk. The recent passage of the Whole Milk for Healthy Kids Act is a meaningful step in reconnecting people, and especially that next generation, with real, wholesome nutrition. And for those of us back at home that are caring for dairy cows every day, that matters, because we know the quality and the hard work that goes into every drop. So looking ahead, I'm incredibly optimistic, especially after today, about the future of agriculture. And a big reason for that optimism comes from the people that I've had the privilege to meet through the outstanding farmers of America, many of whom are in the room today. This organization and the opportunity to be here today is something I don't take lightly. It's brought farmers together from all across the country, from different backgrounds, different operations, and different perspectives. And getting to know that group, to hear their stories, to see their passion, and understand the way that they're thinking about the future has given me also a tremendous amount of confidence. Because after spending time with them, I can say with certainty that the future of American agriculture is in good hands. The next generation of farmers is thoughtful, innovative, and deeply committed to doing things better. We're focused on soil health, on efficiency, and on finding better ways to bring our products directly to the people who need them. On our farm, that means continuing to invest in the land, our animals, and our people. It means building something that lasts, not just for our family, but for the families that we serve. So as we come together to celebrate 250 years of progress in agriculture, I think about the generations before us who worked with fewer tools, fewer resources, but just as much determination. And I think about the responsibility that we have as farmers to carry that forward. Because agriculture has never been about one person, about one farm, or one moment, but really it's about all of us: farmers, industry partners, researchers, educators, families. That's what "together we grow" means to me. At the end of the day, it isn't just about farming. It's about feeding people, building trust, and leaving something better behind. Thank you, and happy National Ag Day.